Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you once again for joining me on Talk and Fight as we discuss the headlines and the news coming across the pond, courtesy of our friends at Boxing 24/7 and my good pal, Christian. Well, Christian, today we're going to start off with a little story from the AIBA, who say they plan a global celebration for International Boxing Day. Yes, coming around the corner, International Boxing Day. I had no idea there was an International Boxing Day. Here the one is. With less than 10 days to go until International Boxing Day, AIBA is committed to delivering an unforgettable event with mass participation from the boxing family around the world, celebrities as well as the general public. The main program will take place in Belgrade, Serbia, the soon-to-be host of AIBA's Men's World Boxing Championships. The schedule on 27th of August includes outdoor training at the main city square with Roy Jones Jr., boxing masterclasses, show bouts, and much more. AIBA President Umar Kremlev will also host a number of media events to continue the conversation about the organization's progress and its future plans for further social development of boxing. Kremlev shared his thoughts on the importance of the upcoming celebration on the 27th of August. He says, and I quote, "International Boxing Day is an opportunity for us to be together as we celebrate this mesmerizing sport. Boxing is beautiful, diverse, and unifying. It is discipline, purpose, grit, spectacle, community, and a family. Each year on this day, I hope we can come together to share our love and passion for this universal sport." Joining AIBA's efforts are over 50 national federations across multiple continents who have shared their own plans of promoting and celebrating International Boxing Day. Local officials, celebrities, and champions will conduct a variety of training sessions and exhibition bouts. In the spirit of unity in boxing, community betterment efforts are also being put in place as part of the events on August 27th. Some federations are looking to work with local youth and charity organizations. AIBA plans to continue celebrating International Boxing Day annually and hopes that the events of the 27th of August will convince more boxing fans, new and old, athletes, officials, and everyone else in the community to recognize this day as a fun, inspiring, and necessary milestone in the sports calendar. Next up on our headlines, the 5th Annual Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame, August 22nd. Full details. Are you ready? The 5th Annual Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame event promises an action-packed weekend filled with interactive fan experiences, exhibits, live amateur bouts, and the must-attend induction ceremony on Sunday, August 22nd, at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City at their Soundwaves Theater. The red carpet formal celebration will honor and enshrine many great boxers and notable contributors who made Atlantic City the worldwide boxing mecca. Guests will enjoy the opportunity to mix and mingle with more than 20 special guests, including entertainers, sports icons, government officials, and more. From basketball star Lamar Odom to boxing legends Paulie Magliani, Michael Alajigdi, Ray Mercer, Michael Spinks, Tim Witherspoon. I did not know that. Our very own Tim Witherspoon, who joins us every Friday night for the Friday night panel, will be taking part in the Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame celebrations. We'll have to chat with him about that tonight. And Iran Barkley, to Grammy Award-winning songwriter Fred Jerkins, hip-hop legend and SiriusXM radio host Roxanne Shante, and actor Daryl Chill Mitchell, along with Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small Sr. and Newark Mayor Ross Baraka, and Victor Manuel, a Latin Grammy-nominated American salsa singer, known to his fans as El Sonora, La Juventud, the singer of youths, who will sing the national anthem. Many other great fighters, both current and future stars and former world champions, will be in attendance at the induction ceremony, which takes place from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Attendees will enjoy a cocktail reception with hors d'oeuvres and a cash bar, followed by an awards presentation filled with live music, tribute dance, performances, and more. The 2020 and 2021 inductees are Roy Jones Jr., Riddick Bowe, Pernell Whitaker, Al Cole, Ernest Bing, Tony Thornton Sr., Calvin Grove, Percy Richardson, Tommy Parks, Earl Morton, Steve Weisfeld, Ron Katz, Murad Muhammad, Mark Abrams, Al Bernstein, and Miss Leoma Bird. Felix Trinidad, Kelly Pavlik, Simon Brown, Ivan Robinson, Aaron Schnoll, Joel I, Frank Cappuccino, Ed Keenan, and Nino Del Buno. And believe it or not, you can purchase tickets to this once-in-a-lifetime evening at Ticketmaster.com. How's that for a plug? On to our next little headline here. Louis Lynn versus Amin Jahanzab to launch new prospect series on September 10th. Louis Lynn versus Amin Jahanzab at the Copper Box Arena in London, England. The opening night of Queensberry's series of shows with the spotlight placed on top prospects will take place at the Copper Box Arena on Friday, September 10th, live on BT Sport. The show will also be available live and free on the BT Sports Boxing YouTube channel. To mark the occasion, two unbeaten young featherweights will top the bill with the WBC International Silver title at stake and thrills and spills guaranteed. The champion, Louis Lynn, 9-0 with 7 knockouts from South London, will defend against Bradford's Amin Jahanzab, who's 8-0 with 2 knockouts over 10 rounds in a fight that will bring about a fascinating clash of styles. Loco Lynn, 25, is a relentless volume puncher who goes for the jugular, whereas Jahanzab, also 25, likes to employ slick skills and clever footwork to unpick his opponent. Peacock Jim Man Lynn won his WBC strap last time out in a big step up against the 12-1 Spaniard Sebastian Perez in March, also at the Copper Box. Jahanzab last fought in September and recorded a points victory over 6 rounds against Jamie Quinn at York Hall. Hackney's Frank Arnold, who's 7-0-1 with 1 knockout, will take a dangerous fight himself when he meets Tipton's Lee Glover, who's 11-5-0 with 3 knockouts in a 6-round super featherweight contest. Also on the bill, which falls the night before Sonny Edwards makes the first defense of his IBF World Flyweight title against Jason Mama, the former Olympic youth gold medalist Karl Atuma, in his 4th professional fight. The Chatham light heavyweight has enjoyed a successful introduction to the pro ranks and has executed knockout finishes in his last 2 fights. Former Team GB ace Callum Thompson also makes his debut. Thompson, 22, won a 3 Nations gold medal twice and 5 bronze medals for Team GB in 6 international competitions during his 2 years on the squad. The Liverpool boxer is 22, had 96 amateur bouts, and is trained by Joey Gallagher in Bolton. He says, and I quote, "I'm delighted to be launching our new series of shows on September 10th ahead of the world title action the following night," said promoter Frank Warren. "It will give the fans a double helping of boxing to look forward to, and on the Friday, our young stars will have the show to themselves and a big chance to shine." I'd like to thank again BT Sport for getting behind this project and supporting the sport at another level. This is an opportunity for people to identify talent at an early stage and get behind the ones who catch their eye. I am thrilled that we are kicking off with a cracking prospect versus prospect battle between Louis Lynn and Amin Jahanzab, and I hope we can get to see more of this. And I hope we can get to see more of this type of match as we move forward. Viewers will have seen a bit of Louis previously, but this is his chance to headline the show and adapt to a different set of circumstances. For Amin, it is huge for him to show us what he's got and stake his claim for a higher place in the pecking order. I'm also looking forward to seeing the continued development of other fighters on the bill and officially welcoming Junaid Boston and Callum Thompson to the Queensberry fold. With additional seating prices, a floor seating will cost you 110 quid. There you go. In the next headline, we have 13-0 Mansur Elsayev facing 13-0 Josko Stoichev in Vienna on August 28th. A hotly anticipated and battle of unbeaten fighters sees the return of current WBC Asian Boxing Council light heavyweight champion Mansur LCF, 13-0 with 11 knockouts, defending his title against Josko Stoichev, who's 13-0 with 9 knockouts. Mansur won his title back in December of 2019 with an impressive performance over Australia's Regan Desek. With the onset of COVID-19, however, pandemic, LCF has remained diligent in his training and stayed ready for the return to the ring. The undefeated champion will face off against heavy-hitting Stoichev, boasting 13 wins from 13 outings. Tommy Frank and Matt Windell battle for the British title on September 18th. Good to know. This will be taking place in Sheffield at the Ponds Forge Arena. Sheffield gets served up for the tremendous British title fight clash on September 18th at Ponds Forge Arena, with all the action broadcast live on Fight Zone. And, by the way, you can subscribe to Fight Phone for great weekly boxing for just £4.99 a month and use the code BOXIN247. There you go. In another fantastic headline, Jessa McCaskill, one of our favorite female fighters, throws the first pitch last night at the Chicago White Sox baseball game in Chicago. The undisputed welterweight champion Jessa McCaskill was invited to throw the first pitch of the baseball game between Chicago White Sox and the Oakland Athletics. McCaskill was born in St. Louis, Missouri, has become a star in boxing, a world champion in 2 divisions, who surprised the world when on August 15th, 2020, she defeated Norway sensation Cecilia Breakhouse. In the rematch, Jessica repeated the feat with even more clarity than the first fight. And as we all know, Jessica is signed to Matchroom, and under Eddie Hearn's tutelage, she stands with 10 wins, 3 knockouts, and 2 losses. Great fighter. We love to see her in action, and nice to see her on a bigger stage in front of all those fans at the Chicago White Sox game. That must have been fun for her, without a doubt. And that about wraps me up for the news today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll join me tomorrow. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to let you know when I'm coming.